Hello beautiful people, today I'm going to share my thoughts on the unicorn designer. Who is a unicorn designer? A unicorn designer supposedly is the person who knows how to design and how to code. Essentially the UX designer that eventually learns how to code and is able to execute his designs. I believe that calling somebody a unicorn designer is very irresponsible if you look at it from the designer's perspective. But if you look at it from the business owner or the founder of the company perspective, that person is very valuable and that person should exist. I believe that you will hear this term in the future more often, and the reason is this one. Now, employees or founders of companies, they don't have to hire two persons. They can just hire one person, and that person should be able to design and code. Right now, they have to hire two individuals, the developer and the designer. A lot of graphic designers are moving into UX design. Right now, there is not a lot of UX designers, but there is a lot of graphic designers. As soon as graphic designers move into UX design, which I believe they can do it very easily, they have the skills, they just have to learn the best practices of how to build mobile apps, and they should be able to build mobile apps and of course conduct interviews and have empathy for users. Those are very simple skills that a graphic designer can learn. But as soon as these graphic designers move into UX design, UX designers need to find a way to differentiate themselves. They either have to learn a lot more of the business, or they either have to learn coding, which is what I think they will learn. As soon as we see UX designers that are able to design and code, this is when more people, especially business owners or HR departments, will start looking for unicorns. Unicorns, that the person who knows everything. I don't think this unicorn designer will be actually really good. Why? Because it takes a lot of time for somebody to design, and it takes a lot of time for somebody to develop or execute a design. This unicorn designer needs to perform the jobs of two persons, which I believe as soon as he starts designing and trying to execute the design with code, as soon as he starts doing that, he's not a specialist anymore. That graphic designer is now a specialist, the UX designer is now a specialist, and the developer is a specialist. These three individuals are really good at what they do right now, but as soon as they become, or as soon as the unicorn appears, that unicorn designer is not a specialist anymore, which is something to think about it. I know a few friends who know how to design and write code, essentially build mobile apps or websites, but these individuals are not in well-established companies. Most of these individuals are in a startup. Most of these UX designers are founders of companies. These individuals, founders, they need to be able to learn everything at the early stage of a startup. The founders of the company needs to be able to create the product, and then as soon as they have the product, launch the product, sell the product, and make the transition from a startup to an organization. As soon as the startup is sustainable, that company starts hiring professionals for the company. My advice for graphic designers and UX designers is to learn how to code basic HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. If you learn how to code, you will be able to communicate with developers more effectively, and that's the main reason why designers should learn how to code. At some point, these skills will become your competitive advantage in your industry. Anyways guys, let me know your thoughts about the unicorn designer on the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.